All right, now that we're getting towards the end of our trial, what I want to do is reflect back on several different pieces of SAM that are really powerful. And today's is specifically the quests. Now, something that I have observed about real estate school is it's really good at teaching you all the processes, helping you understand the transactional pieces that go into real estate, and then they graduate you and they send you on your way. Well, oftentimes, we as real estate agents don't know how to build a business. We don't have a business degree or an MBA. We oftentimes aren't entrepreneurs inherently. And this is where a lot of agents start to putter out. So, what I did was I took a note out of a game that I played as a child called RuneScape. And inside of that game, they had what was called the quest system. Now, the quest system was really good because it helped you learn more about the game, it helped you learn the mechanics, or just explore additional things. And I thought to myself, that's a really good idea for how we can help you kind of build out the business infrastructure of your real estate business. Now, the more understanding you have about your actual business, the more likely you are to succeed. And these are documents or understandings, concepts that you really need to be successful. And so today we're going to look at the getting started quest, and we're going to dive into exactly how these quests are going to help you. All right, so now that we're back inside the Systems Accelerator Manager, we're actually going to, on the left-hand side, navigate to the generations section. Now, you may have realized this previously from when we were creating resources, maybe even clicked into it, but today we're going to click into the quests section. Now, there are 9 quests total, but as a trialer, you only have access to the getting started. Now, what I did in the getting started is took the most important pieces that you really need to have context of inside of your business. I threw them in this one. That way you had something that you could work on, but it's not going to overwhelm you. But I want to give you a little bit of an idea of what you will have access to when you subscribe to SAM, because you will get all 9 of these. You can work on things like marketing and lead generation, sales and navigations, customer service, legal, technology, training, business planning, lots of different things that you can focus in on. But today we're going to look specifically at the getting started. So, like I said, this is your business infrastructure. And inside of your business, there are several different things you need to know. One of which is your customer avatar. Now, this is the person we like to work with. And you're probably going to hear it from all of the big business gurus that you need to know who you want to work with. So, if you don't yet have a customer avatar, you can click into this, and it's highlighted blue because I've clicked into this, and you can click this play button. Now, once we do that, Sam is going to walk us through the process by asking us questions, very similar to the resource generation, and then it's going to create a resource that we can use as a foundation for understanding what our customer avatar is. Now, once we've done that, it gives this little green check mark to the left-hand side of it. So you can notice I've actually completed customer avatar and I've completed brand voice. So I'm well on my way to completing this quest, but I do still have several different elements inside this quest that I need to look at. So today we're going to take a look at the social media strategy. We need to understand how to be successful when we're engaging with social media, right? So I clicked into the social media, and I'm going to go ahead on this right-hand side, click play. Now, from here, Sam is going to take us to those refining questions. Like I said, very familiar. This is the tuning fork of how Sam is able to create these resources. So go ahead, read each of these questions. I've had it built so Sam pre-answers these questions, but I do encourage you, click into here and either rewrite them or add additional context specific to you, right? And if for some reason one of these questions, maybe it just sounds a little weird, maybe it's something that you don't necessarily know how to answer, you can always thumbs down it, and Sam won't even reference it. He won't think about it, and it'll just kind of get skipped over. If for some reason you're like, actually, I do need that one, you can go ahead and re-thumbs up that. That's not a problem. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click continue, but like I said, please read through each of these and edit it. I just want to show you guys really quickly what this is going to look like. Now, from here, very similar to generations, he's reading all of the questions. He's referencing that we are working on our social media strategy, and then boom, creates a resource. Now, we can regenerate, we can refine specific things about this. We could expand specific sections or a entire section expansion for this piece. If we are wanting to, we can click in and we can edit it, really infuse ourselves in here. And something worth noting at this point, I did have one of my real estate friends, they were looking at this and they were like, well, Cody, I actually have a really great social media strategy. I sat down over a month and wrote it out. What do I do with that? How do I put that into SAM? And this would be your opportunity. You could literally just copy all of this, delete it, and plug in your own resource right here. We're not going to do that today, but that is an option if you already have these resources. Now, the reason we're going to do that, when you click save and then click return, now you notice a couple things. A, there's a green check mark on here. So that means that we've completed this element. But now Sam is able to use what we shared with it as additional context. So think about your profile and how we shared about who we like to work with, our writing style. Sam can also use this information of who your customer avatar is. What is your brand voice? What is your social media strategy? It's just giving an additional context that it can use to help you. So even if you already had this, plugging it in there and saving it allows Sam to be able to use it. So now all you have to do is go through each of the different elements to complete the getting started quest. Now, once you have all of the different elements completed in the getting started quest, this is where the fun begins because Sam is able to use all of that context for additional understanding of your specific business. So the more you share with Sam, the better it's going to get at building out really custom, really specific to you pieces. And like I said, I just have seen too many real estate agents really struggle with this. There's a stat by NAR that 90% of agents in the first 2 years leave real estate. And that number is just crazy to me for a couple reasons. But I truly believe the difficulty in building a business and understanding where do I even start outside of the transactional process is what gets us a lot of times. And so I really wanted to build something inside of SAM that can give you those additional tools. That way I am able to ensure that you have the best chance at attaining and achieving success. But this is going to be where you're able to dive into the quests, build out all these different quest elements, and build out that foundational business infrastructure that's going to help you be successful. But hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I will see you guys very soon.